Hey everybody, what is going on? It's your boy izlogic.business. Welcome you back to a bonus episode of Pokemon Shield. Last time, we finally beat the game. We defeated Hop and his Zacian and went all the way through the Slumbering Wheel to do so. This time, we're going to be showing you some after-game stuff that you don't really notice. Starting off, we can go speak to our mum. Now, obviously, she is a very, very nice woman. Go speak to her. And we get to heal up our Pokemon. She says nothing special to us here. It's just nice to go speak to her. And she tells you this, actually. Have we been to the Battle Tower in Linden? Leon's mother has been saying they want to have a proper ball. So, that's one thing that we can go check out, is the Battle Tower. And before we do that, I want to go to Leon's house. Now we come in here, and you're probably wondering, where's Hop and all that? We'll go speak to his mum. He came, apparently, Leon came round for the first time in forever, so we'll go into Leon's room. Oh, hi. He's been very busy apparently, and you see this on the ground. It's a Pokeball with a Charmander in it. You read the letter attached to the Pokeball. If you're reading this as a 33, I'm leaving this special Charmander to you. Let's have a fiery battle again soon. Best, Leon. So, he gives us a Charmander for his efforts and helping him. And it gets registered to our Pokedex. Very nice little Pokemon. And you're probably wondering, what's so special about it? Well, it's actually a Gigantamax Pokemon. And that's our first Gigantamax Mon of the adventure. And that's the first thing I want to cover with you guys. The second thing, as we head down here, we're going to go to the wild area. A place where we haven't really spent much of our adventure. Now, if you don't know, every month the Gigantamax Pokemon that are available, like, are the easier to get ones, change between versions, and they change every month roughly to a different thing. Like currently it is I forget what it is. It's Kingler, it's Toxapex, and it's what's the other one? Orbeetle. Now, obviously, they're nice big boys that can do a lot of damage, and that is something people want. However, and this is a huge thing, that's not the only thing that can change every month. If you launch the game on the 1st of any month, and I'm gonna do this real quick after we kill this Arcanine to show. Actually, we can just run. I'll showcase it to you. So I'll just make a quick save here. Okay. We'll click the home button. We'll go to system settings. We will change our system clock, the date and time. It's currently the 3rd. We'll change that off. And we'll change this down to the 1st of March. Click off here, and we'll go here into the game. Now, if we go to our town map and then click this, you see every area in the wild area has the same weather. And that's the exact same thing that happens every month in the game. Like, I can do this, go to system settings, change it to April. Ooh, don't want to click that one. We'll go date and time, change it to April, exit back into the game, and what you see is the weather changes to a sandstorm in every area. Now, you're probably wondering, what's the point of this? Well, why are you showing me this? Well, if you're a shiny hunter or wanting specific Pokemon to grind up for IVs or changing EV values of Pokemon, by having to fight certain Pokemon. This is the sort of thing that you need. You change the weather in the battle in the wild area. You're able to obviously set up and battle the select Pokemon, or try and find a shiny of the select Pokemon and do things like that. It's very, very nice and very, very good to do. Now, the next thing I want to show is something a bit more different, shall we say. So, we're not going straight to Winden. We're actually going to be flying all the way to my favourite town in the game, Circhester. And you see there's a place here called Hotel Ionia. Now, we're going there for a certain reason that may become apparent to you. It's more so helpful for people who want to know about it, more so than knowing about it. So we go up in this lift. We go all the way across here into this room, I do believe. And yeah. Speak to this guy. He's a policeman. Speak to this person. They're all learning about curries here. They travelled here to find about that. And she's obsessed with the Rotom Rally. Speak to this guy. Do you like Pokemon? You say yes. Well then, you always love them too. Speak to this guy. You become champion. Now that's something worth writing home about. This guy's name is Morimoto. I've been waiting for a strong trainer like us to come fight him, so we're gonna save our game and then fight him. Obviously, I don't want to lose. So, let's see how we do against this battle against a police officer. And this is Game Freak Morimoto. Yeah, this is the Game Freak room. There is another one to the left of it where you can get certain things. And this is a nice double battle. He starts with 2 Galar Pokemon. One's a new form of an original Pokemon that's now technically evolved, which is our Cursor. And he also has a Grapplock. So, this is going to be a fun little battle. And we're going to kill this Grapplock because we can. And I'll kill this Cursor. So yeah, we get to battle against Game Freak in this game. I don't know how many people realise this, so I thought might as well show this, and while that Grapplock avoid the attack. That's going to come straight onto our Arcanine, I already know. That's on Inteleon. Yikes, that did a lot of damage, so I'm going to switch out Arcanine for Corviknight. Go for a Sucker Punch on the Cursor. I can already tell it's not weak armor Cursor because we didn't proc any of it. So that's good. Anyway, Corviknight comes out, Unnerve, does a lot of work here. Sucker Punch actually hits and does kill. That's nice. It's Perish Body. Yeah, I love Perish Body as a actual HA. It's something that I wanted on our Cursor. And yeah, we make the correct switch. And he sends in a Colossal. That is kind of a bad switch in for you. Because we do have the Schmoves in our Inteleon with a Snipe Shot to do a lot of damage to that. Hopefully it goes for a Burnout. That would actually be quite good for us. Anyway, down goes Colossal. And yeah. Next Pokemon he'll send in will be a... I don't know yet. We just have to kill his Grapplock with a Drill Peck. Octolock. Very nice move. I was actually considering using Grapplock in our game. But in a sense, we can no longer escape the Octolock. And that's why he uses it alongside that Cursor. To stop people from escaping. And the thing about Grapplock's Octolock, it lowers your attack every turn. It's very, very powerful. Is it attack? It might be attack or it might be defense. It's very, very powerful and a good move to have on it. So, we're just going to sweep with our Inteleon here against his entire team. And Grapplock's now dead. So, We beat both his Pokemon in the same turn. He should be down to like his last 2, maybe 1. And he sends out Dragapult, or Dragapult, one of my favourite new Pokemon in this game. He also sends out a Snorlax. So I'm going to switch in on my Inteleon. Also, you can Dynamax here. I forgot to mention that. So we're going to switch in Big Arcs. Arcanine can do some work here against the Dragapult. Hopefully the Dragapult doesn't use a Phantom Force. Anyway, clear body, that's expected. And down goes the attack on the Snorlax. He Dynamaxes. Big boy Snorlax. It isn't a Gigantamax Snorlax actually. That's a shock. I thought he would have that. Anyway, we have got a lot of work to do against that thing. And especially now considering it's gone for some protects. Okay, we're gonna pop that Dragapult out as a max strike comes down. Yikes, that actually did a lot of damage to us. Okay. Down falls our speed. Okay, Snorlax is not going to be quicker than us. So I guess we try and go for some flinches here. We'll play rough the Dragapult, which should be quicker than us. Yeah, it is. It's actually focusing Corviknight here. That's kind of a misplay by it, because it could have killed off our Arcanine before it did that to it. And absolutely chunked it. Hoping for a crit here. No, we do not get it. Okay. I say crit, I meant flinch. Oh well. I think it's time we bring out our Gigantamax or Dynamax. I always mix them up. Who do we want? Inteleon? Appleton could do work here. Cursor definitely could do work here. Cursor can avoid the max strike in a sense. Only issue is max quake. So we'll continue our flinching efforts on that Snorlax. Shadow Ball the Dragapult. We shouldn't be too slow against it. It is still trying to poke out our Corviknight here with them Shadow Balls. Drill Peck comes through. And Shadow Ball comes through for us. That should be a dead Dragapult. It should be like 1 or 2 more turns of Dynamax on the Morimoto's Snorlax. And yeah, we gained some levels here for that. Max Quake, that is definitely on Cursor. Might kill. Doesn't, which is a shock. But that's Weak Armor procced, and we're now fully focusing down that Snorlax. So here we go. Oh, and Snorlax is no longer Dynamax. You're in trouble now, boy. You're in trouble now. So we'll go for some more of our trademark Drill Pecks. We'll Strength Sap here as well. Get all of our health back from that big boy Snorlax, who obviously has got quite a high amount of attack. Yep. Out comes all the health back in our Cursor. Drill Peck's going to keep doing work. High horsepower, yikes, that's going to hurt. Did not kill. Weak Armor though is going to take effect here. And I really wish that we didn't have a Weak Armor Cursor. I wish we had like Perish Body. That would have been huge. Anyway, this Snorlax is being killed off by both of them. I'm actually going to take a turn to attack with both. Hopefully get a boost here. Oh, we do get the boost. Wow, that is a shock. Never really get that. So yeah, that's a lot of damage coming through. Superpowering Corviknight. I don't know why you didn't just take the kill on our Cursor there. Would have made sense to. Anyway, Snorlax is going to die here. Never mind, he's just going to full restore it. That's why he didn't kill off our Cursor that turn. Anyway, we'll keep trying to get boosts here on the Snorlax. Yeah, we're slowly but surely taking away its health. We'll go for a Psychic here. See how much damage a special attack boosted Psychic does. Not that much actually, because it did get some boosts on its special defense. However, its actual defense did not go up, and Corviknight gets the kill onto Morimoto's Snorlax, and we beat Game Freak's Morimoto here. And he's actually amazed that we beat him, and he's proud of us. Yeah, great battle here with the Game Freak developer, and we get a special reward for doing it. We get the Oval Charm. Now, if you don't know what this is, it in essence allows you to hatch Pokemon from the daycare a lot quicker. It's a very nice thing, and yeah, we can use that to our advantage. We've done in this room, we'll go over to this room now. So, in this room, we've got a few people. This guy over here is the director. He wants us to complete the Pokedex. If we complete it, he's going to give us something very nice. Now, he does give us a catching charm right now, which in essence increases the chances of getting a critical capture. That's a one shake and then instant capture. And in a sense, if we come back with a completed Pokedex, he gives us a shiny charm. That is why he is here. These guys, they say their job. He's the planner. He does the background music, and she's playing Pokemon Go on her phone. That's what she's hinting towards us. And that is kind of something that we may talk about soon, is the interaction with this game and Pokemon Go. Granted, there isn't much, but there is quite a few things. So, Pokemon Go, if you want to know what there is, you can essentially play a Pokemon Go. You can transfer Pokemon or certain Pokemon over to this game via Pokemon Home, and obviously you can use that to your advantage. Pokemon Home obviously is very nice and something a lot of people use. Now, that is a good thing. And one Pokemon that is very, very specific to Pokemon Go that can come over here is Melmetal and Meltan. The two mystic Pokemon? Mythical, sorry? Or are they legendary? Either or, they can come over to here. Only way to evolve Meltan is obviously by catching 400 of them and then using the candy to evolve the Melmetal. That's the only way in the current meta. But yeah, that is okay, I guess. But who cares? Anyway, you're probably wondering, why are we here when we've already been to Hammerlock? Well, there's one thing I want to show that not many people check or see, and it's kind of curious because I didn't know what it meant when I first checked here, because once I beat the game, just decided to go exploring. But if we come into, I think, this room, we see Marnie, who says, "Watch this." She's trying to smile with her Morpeko, trying to be cute. And she's talking about the semi-finals where she battled us. And she's happy that people cheered for her in the semi-finals. And she wants to smile for him because she doesn't really smile. And Morpeko's just like trying to be nice. And then she notices us. And she's embarrassed. And runs away. And Morpeko, you don't see Morpeko run away. You just see Marnie go. And there is something here you can't interact with. You can't interact with much in this room, actually. But yeah, that is something not many people notice, is that little Marnie cutscene. And speaking of Marnie, why don't we head to Spikemuth City? Because there is something we can do there. Yeah. And it does interact with Marnie as well. So we'll go to Spikemuth. Or should we say Route 9, just outside of Spikemuth. Now one thing to note, once you beat the Spikemuth gym, you can just go straight through this door. Which is nice. Instead of having to go through the side entrance, like I did on my return visit here. But as you can see, there are people here in this town now. Can't enter any building. And there he appears. The police are here. And yeah, here's Marnie. Marnie has stood here in Spikemuth. And she wants to battle us and see how good we are in an exhibition match here in Spikemuth. So we're gonna give her the delight of a battle. Pokemon Trainer Marnie is our challenge. And she sent out a Lipard. Now one thing to note is this is actually in the gym. And Lipard obviously is going to probably fake out us. She does only have 5 Pokemon, which is interesting to note. So we'll go for the... Oh, she's gone for a Nessiport. I thought you would go fake out first time. That would make more sense, honestly. But we're going to play her off. Yeah, you can see her Pokemon levels are only level 59 or 60. She has got quite a weak team in comparison to Hop now. And yeah, we're just going to sweep her team with our big arcs. Kind of his job really, isn't it? To be the sweeper. Or we just send in Zamazenta because I still have it in our team. Anyway, she Earthquakes. That might be dead. No, it isn't. So, what do we do here? Fire Fang. Hope we get a flinch. Or we just kill it instantly. That is actually better. The stab actually worked for us there. Morpeko now. She sent out Morpeko actually quite quickly here. And you're probably wondering why? Well, she actually has got herself a Gigantamax Pokemon that we may see in a bit, because there's one other thing we need to do before we head to Winden. And I'm kind of intrigued to see if we battle with Marnie in it. But this is her Gigantamax, this is a Grimmsnarl. The big, monstrous thing. We can still play her off it. It should probably die to this. It doesn't, it survives. But it does lower its attack. And that has Darkest Lariat. Pretty nice attack. And it does kill us. Nice. Okay. So we'll send in Corviknight. Might as well. Corviknight should be able to just finish off the Grimmsnarl. Steel Wing. Oh, she uses a heal on it. Nice. Oh, we don't even hit it. Nice, that's a wasted turn. Bulk Up, yikes. That's an even bigger oof for us, because that's another attack and defense boost. Why can't we hit an... That's triggering me. It's triggering me. It's already at +2. I might just swagger it and make it at +4. That actually wouldn't be too bad. Oh, we're quick. We're Speed Tide? Or it's gone for Darkest Lariat. Yikes, that should kill. It doesn't. Okay. I really wish that I did swagger it now. Okay. Darkest Lariat again, that might kill actually. No, we were alive at 13 HP. That is weird. So, Drill Peck. Downfalls Grimmsnarl. And does she have any more Pokemon? She has Scrafty. Okay. Scrafty. I'm just going to send in Teleon. Teleon can do work against it. Just snipe shot it down. That's essentially the goal here. So Scrafty comes out. Level 59. Her last Pokemon. And we close our eyes, count to 10, fire the shot off. I was hoping for a crit. It does have Thunder Punch. Meh. I'm still alive and kicking. So, down falls Scrafty. And, oh, there's the crit. It always comes one turn too late. I think it was unnecessary. But we beat Marnie here. And she's going to learn from us, because even in our loss, or her loss. And she's going to give us something, because we do. We get her rare league card. Very nice little thing. Goes in our album. And we can just heal up here in this Pokemon Center. Still filled with Team... What is it? Yell. Team Yell. That's the name of the team. Team Yell Grunts. So, yep, we do that. And we can leave here and head to our last stop. Or second to last stop, if you think about it. In Winden. Now, in Winden, we've got a couple of things to do. Wait, do we go to Winden, or there is one thing I could technically do. Go here to Stoneslide. And there is the market here. Now, in the market, you can get a specific item. I don't know which one you talk to. It's this guy. So, he says, because we become the champion, we get a Beast Ball. Kind of a very unique Pokeball in this game. Doesn't do much, because obviously we don't have any Beast Pokemon like Ultra Beast in this game. But who cares, it's still a nice Pokeball, and let's head to Winden. We'll head to Winden Stadium first, where we can obviously go and into the stadium. So we'll head this way, all the way in, and what do we see? Other than Ball Guy, we see some nice messages appear. Oh, it's Izzo 33, so cool. It's a new Chample, you battled me in tears. Nice. Okay, so what you can do here is talk to the guy at the desk here, and he calls us a champion. Tournaments are always open for you, of course. Do you want to give one a try? We'll say yes. Now, what you can do now is invite a trainer to come into the tournament, and it's fairly unique. You can invite any gym leader. You can invite Hop, Bead as well. You can invite Marnie, and if there's certain things you can also do as well, where you can invite Leon. You have to do that first though in the battle tower. So we're going to invite to this I want to invite Marnie, and there's reasons. So we're inviting Marnie because yeah, we did just battle her in Spike Move, but her team is slightly different here, and she also has got a different look to herself. Anyway, we draw a random person. Melanie's in this tournament. Yes! Nessa's in this tournament. And Marnie and Kabu are in this tournament. So we get a fairly standard tournament, shall we say. And I want to lead with Zamazenta. Ideally, because highly unlikely people will be able to kill it. And yeah, random trainers are here. This is a poison type trainer. So this is going to be fun as we battle a random gym challenger, Isla. Anyway, she sends out Toxicroak. We send out big boy Zamazenta. He's just chilling in our team still. I haven't switched it out. Don't know why. But we have got Dauntless Shield. We'll go for a Behemoth Bash. She only has 5 Pokemon. We might as well... Oh, never mind. Should have gone for an Iron Defense. Set up our defense here. In fact, I might as well do that now, actually. Now, we'll go for a Behemoth Bash. And why is it going for the double protect? Like, surely you'd go for an attacking move on Toxicroak. Unless you don't have any that can affect a Zamazenta. But anyway, you're probably wondering, why would you do a tournament? Well, it's a very good place to get XP into your team and grind in the late game. And it's why I like this place. Now, we do see Pokemon that we've obviously faced before. And I'm actually going to go for an Iron Defense here. Perfect play. Kind of figured it would go for a Protect, considering it's all they've really gone for is Protect. So we'll just raise our defense just in case she switches anything in that can do a lot of damage. Anyway, Behemoth Blast should do enough to kill it because of the level difference and the super effective stab. Nice downfalls, Wheezing, and yeah. Not too hard, battle this. Arcanine grew a level, and Gobodor comes out. Now, one thing that I didn't point out earlier is you can Dynamax in these battles, and you're probably wondering, wait, why can't you Dynamax Zamazenta? Well, the legendary dogs are one of the only Pokemons in this that you cannot Dynamax or Gigantamax. I know, it's kind of weird, but you can't do that for some odd reason. So, people, you just have to deal with it realistically. They're still super duper strong, with or without it, and yikes, that's Aftermath. I forget that this thing gets Aftermath. Anyway, Toxapex. I'm expecting a Baneful Bunker first turn. That being said, I'm a Steel type, I shouldn't be able to get poisoned. But I'm gonna just go for the Iron Defense. Why has it got Protect and not Baneful Bunker? That makes zero sense to me. Behemoth Bash. And downfalls this Toxapex because it won't survive this. That's for certain. I lied, it survived this. Yikes. Oh, it's not very effective. Oh well. Oh, and the first move that isn't on us, and might as well crunch this thing. Why do you? I should have probably gone for another Iron Defense there. That would have been funny, just setting up another Iron Defense. And we'll crunch. Does a chunk, but I expect another Protect this turn. I mean, realistically. Oh, it didn't. Oh well. It's dead to Slash. Night Night Toxapex. Sweet Dreams. And a lot of levels gained there for our team. Drapion now. I really couldn't care less about Drapion. Probably has Night Slash or Cross Poison to do some damage to us. We'll just use Slash because it's our only attacking option. But yeah, this is a fairly standard battle. Nothing really to be worried about. And I'm really not even trying anymore. Zamazenta too strong. Yeah, that did literally nothing to our Zamazenta. So Slash kills off Drapion. And yeah, that's another, well, that's our first win in a tournament. Let's see what we have to battle next. Or who we battle next. Please be Melanie. Please be Melanie. Please be my pet. I love my pet. Ah. The good thing about this is we beat her talking about poison, yada yada yada, don't care. And Melanie advances, Marnie advances, Nessa advances. Okay, so the good thing here is you can prep your team. Everything gets re-healed up to full, and you can just switch about your Pokemon. Now, because we know it's going to be Melanie, my favorite gym leader in the game, and her ice team, what are your top favorite? What's your top 10 favorite Pokemon? Mind you. And that's her icebreaker. Let's get into the battle with my favorite gym leader, Melanie. Oh, look at the face. She's so cute. Oh well, she sent out Frostmoth. Yeah, you can see the team changes up slightly every time you challenge this thing. Obviously, Nessa will have the same team. We didn't get to battle Kaboo here, but his team's different. Raihan's team's same. Basically, anyone that you haven't faced in the tournament will have a different team. So, we're just going to sweep through Melanie's ice types with our Fire Fang. Shouldn't be too hard. And it's a lot of XP that you can gain here. Darmanitan is a Yikes Pokemon, it's very, very strong. Now, the good thing for us is it's not Guerrilla Warfare. It's actually Zen Mode, this one. And Zen Mode's really nice, it's a very, very cute Pokemon. If it was able to survive. Oh, it did survive. But here's Zen Mode. Yeah. It's a bouncy little thing. Anyway, we'll go for the E-Speed. I'm actually amazed she didn't use a healing item. Because if she did, that would have been a surviving Darmanitan. But we still win. Ice Cube, my favourite Pokemon. That I haven't even got in my team yet, again. But, yeah, you see here why people tend to do this sort of thing. Please don't have gone for Hail. I would be sad if you went for Hail. It went for Hail. Fuck. She knows! She knows the strat! I love Ice Cube so much, but Melanie as well knows my strat. Oh, imagine if I brought out my Ice Cube against her Ice Cube. That would have been funny. Just going for the same moves. We'd be schmoovin'. So, Ice Cube's head pops. Oh, it has Surf. Ours has Surf, doesn't it? Instead of Headbutt. Yeah. Expected. Now, the good thing for us is it didn't go for Aurora Veil. And we all... Why is it quicker than us? Okay, good thing it didn't kill us. Now it's time for you to die. Oh my days, it did not die. Well, it's E-Speed time. That should kill you. Yep. Why I love this set on Arcanine. Just the E-Speed and it dies. Granted, Arcanine falls, but it was worth it. It took out a few Pokemon. Send in Cursor, why not? We haven't used her yet in this battle. Ooh, Mr. Rhyme. I was actually shiny hunting earlier today at like 1 AM, but I found a shiny Mr. Mime and caught it, which is nice. Shadow Ball here. Oh, you've gone for a setup move. That's kind of bad. Bad for you, good for me. So, Shadow Ball. Yikes. Down falls Mr. Rhyme. And he falls backwards on his Stampy Stick. The hail stops even better for us. And out comes her Lapras. I'm actually going to send in Appleton. Just because I can, really. Granted, it is going to be weak to ice because of the dragon and the grass typing. I'm going to send in Appleton to do some work here. And one thing to note is, this is not just any ordinary Lapras. Oh no. It's her Gigantamax Lapras. Oh, the cute Oh, my favourite trainer! But out comes the big boy Lapras with that Notes veil of ice shards around it. Kind of cool Pokemon, obviously. Because traditionally this was the Perish Song Pokemon, as it goes for its Ice type G-Max move, killing off Appleton instantly. And yeah, it sets up a free Aurora Veil. And yeah, you see why this is such a good Pokemon. Anyway, we could send in Inteleon. Could definitely send in Cursor here. In fact, I'm gonna send in Inteleon because I know it will be quicker. I could Dynamax our Inteleon, but I don't see the need to. We'll go for some snipe shots and just do some damage. Pow. That did nothing. Oh, it has lightning, it has Thunderbolt or Thunder. We actually survive, we're moving. Electric Field, that's bad for you, isn't it? Anyway, I'm U-turning here. Do not want to be out in the field against a Gigantamax Lapras. I'm expecting an electric type attack, so we'll send in Zamazenta. Should be able to soak up it because of the steel typing. Dauntless Shield gets set up. Nice. Max Lightning, as expected. Very little damage for a Lapras onto a Zamazenta, which is nice. And I guess we just Behemoth Bash here and see how much that does. If I was the Lapras, I would have gone for a Perish Song here, just so I have to switch out the Zamazenta. But who knows? Hydro Pump, lol. Kind of funny. We'll go for another Behemoth Bash. We'll just slowly chip away at her team. And yeah. Slowly but surely, we're killing this guy. And yeah. Down falls the Aurora Veil. That is actually huge, that going down. It means that we can actually do a lot more damage to you. And it also means that we're going to be going through to the final. Bye bye Lapras. Sorry Melanie, I love you baby girl. But we have a date with Marnie, who's other bay girl. But yep, Zamazenta does a nice pose. Oh, the shock face, the cute shock face of Melanie. Oh, and yeah, we beat her. And she's gonna keep aiming to be the grand champion of them all. And oh, we've got a date with Marnie. This has kind of worked out pretty nicely, because not always does the trainer that you decide to invite to the actual battle arena get through to the battle. So we'll save here, and I guess in the next episode, because I think this one's gone on way too long, we'll cover the rest of the game. Right, see you in a bit.